What's up, guys? November 30th, December, right around the corner. You guys ready for Christmas? Who's excited for Christmas? Yeah? I saw this video on Facebook earlier. This guy definitely not excited for Christmas. You might have seen this one. It was this guy walking around a mall Santa Claus telling little kids that Santa doesn't exist. This is a real video. He's just walking around telling the kids. And I was like, usually when someone does something shitty like that, I can kind of find some humor in it. Not this time. This guy crossed the fucking line. I feel like telling little kids that Santa isn't real is kind of like telling someone from Jacksonville that wrestling is fake. You know what I mean? And you don't do it. You don't do it. You don't want to crush their spirit. Unrelated, earlier today I was thinking about something that happened to me about a little less than 3 years ago. I was at a Six Flags amusement park, and some random guy came up to me and asked me for heroin. Heroin at a Six Flags. I'll never forget that. And I'll also never forget to be much more discreet when I'm doing heroin. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not trying to share. You came to an amusement park, buddy. Fucking come prepared. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I've never done heroin. That's a joke. I mean, that guy, someone really did come up to me and ask me for heroin. I was smoking a cigarette at Six Flags, but I never actually did. That's the joke part behind the scenes comment. However, sorry. So, I do have my vices. I'm actually an alcoholic. If you can't tell by me kicking this fucking cable around. I am an alcoholic. I was born an alcoholic. My mother was a drinker, and she used to hit the bottle hard, like especially during pregnancy. And I don't care, anyone in this room, I don't care how much you think you can handle in booze, my mother's breast milk would put you on your ass. I'm talking about 100 proof titty milk. My mother's chest was like a Fat Tuesday's drink machine, just serving up White Russians all day long with a floater. And speaking of pregnancies, I bet Chinese gender reveal parties often take a dark turn. Now, if you didn't get that joke, you either don't know what a gender reveal party is, or you do know what a gender reveal party is, and you're not cultured, and that's fine. That's fine. Clap if you don't know what a gender reveal party is. All right, a few people. Clap if you're uncultured. I'm just kidding. But my problem with gender reveal parties isn't so much the party aspect. I fucking love parties. It's the people involved. I'm fucking sick of pregnant people. Thank you. Because you can't get pregnant now without posting 300 goddamn pictures on Facebook. Like, you're just standing in front of the ocean, 300 of the same pictures, just you with your baby belly and shit. Like, I got videos of people falling on skateboards to watch. Get that shit out of my feed. 300 of the same pictures, like you being pregnant is so special. Fun fact, there are 350,000 babies born every day. You're pregnant. You're not special. Far from it. Wow, applause break for that. Wow, I thought we were getting booed. Perfect. And the thing about these gender reveal parties, if you don't know what they are, basically, the idea is no one knows the gender of the baby, not the mother or the father, only the doctor, until this very special moment where you're surrounded by all your friends and family's iPhones. And it's very special. Narcissist. Sorry. Holy shit. Sorry. It's a very special moment. And they do something, some dumb shit, like a balloon will float up. And when the balloon pops, the color of the confetti tells you the gender of the baby. Sidebar, a lot of people don't realize this, but the terrible plumbing in China is directly related to this. Just a whole bunch of pink confetti being angrily stuffed down the fucking toilet. And that's a joke for my culture people. And every time this happens, there's always the same reaction from all the women with their iPhones. Every time the balloon pops, it's the same thing, just pop. Just freaking the fuck out, losing their minds. How can you be that surprised? It was either a boy or a girl. There's a
50% chance it's a boy, a 50% chance it's a girl, and realistically an 80% chance at some point in that person's life it's going to change its gender anyway. So who gives a fuck, really? That's my time, guys. Thank you. It's like, I gotta get the hell out of here.